Welcome, foolish mortals, to Awful Neutral.
Hello and welcome to Awful Neutral. I am your Dungeon Master, Damian Mercado, and with me, as always, is Mr. Clint Bijor as...
Yo, you can call me Milton. Yeah. I'm no longer playing the other guy. Screw him. No, actually, I'll also be playing Corbin Crow here.
Can you just play all of us this episode?
Clint, I would love if Corbin had to leave to go handle a quest on his own, and you just wanted to focus on one character, that would be very doable as well.
All right. I'm also playing Peggery, which is an alter ego of Gregory. I'll be playing Peggery. Watch out for Peggery. You're in for a world of pleasure.
Yeah, he sounds dangerous.
And with us as well, we have Sara Lee Steiner as...
Have a lasagna, dudes. Hang loose. I don't know.
Hang loose. I love it.
Skateboard and vans.
Honestly, you're the most positive person with CTE. Usually most people with CTE have like rage fits and everything. You're a delight to CTE standards.
I just have chill fits.
Oh my God, she's going on a rampant chill fit. In the aisles of Walmart. With us as well, we have Mr. Salvador Viesca as...
It's Trey, Dave. It's Trey.
No, there was more than that, I feel like.
Trevor Philharmonic Rainshine. The third.
Damn it.
It's your thing.
There weren't two others. My parents are just crazy, and they thought the third would sound good. At the end.
Dave is actually skipping dimensions, and this is one of the tests to use each time. To know if he's in the right dimension, if he's in his universe, is that you're just Trebado Philharmonic Rainshine.
All I heard was Dave and dementia, so...
Aw.
Right.
Wasn't there a rage shock jock named... he's discovered Will Out. There we go, Dr. Demento. Never mind. Different thing. With us as well, we have Mr. Dave Callens as...
Hey, Thelonious Monk, man. Everybody's favorite otter fighter. Just over here, not talking about my secret otter fight club that I'm a king of now.
I know, Otter Fighter sounds like something like a Michael Vick type thing would be arrested for.
Oh, great. Now our episode's flagged. He said Michael Vick, we're flagged.
You're arrested. And who will not be with us today because he is off entertaining folks on the high seas. We have Mr. Jesse Egan, who will be played by Clint as Peggery, as stated earlier.
Wow, you're just going to let that go. All right.
Oh, I thought I was making a joke.
I'm going to try to do my best to save, if you're listening, Jesse, I'm going to do my best to save you from whatever horrible decisions Clint's about to make.
We're going to try to... I want to try to overload Clint with as many voices as possible, so tomorrow at work, I don't know who I'm dealing with. Which personality am I getting today?
I regularly walk...
It's hologram, Clint.
Clint's regularly doing that Schmeagol thing where he's like talking to himself, but like plotting against me. Like he means to steal the tools for himself.
Yeah, he doesn't know we can hear him, can he?
Pretty rotten, Salvador.
He calls each and every one of his tools precious, though. Sal, hand me precious. Like, which one?
No, I automatically know just by the context.
I make a hand gesture with the name of Precious. It shows.
No, but he will go like, "Hey, hand me zit zit," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
I know what that one is.
Buzz,
yeah,
buzz,
yeah.
Because he taught you out of construction for toddlers. That's how you describe the tools to a fucking toddler. Remember, you get the brum brum.
Yeah, just make the sound the tool makes. It's perfect.
You guys find out after all this time, he just gives me one of those play school toy plastic construction kits. And I'm just in the corner. I'm helping.
Did you finish that maze, Sal? I don't know until we do. All right. Last time on our adventure, Avril's assholes were in the town of Fizzleport. There, big stuff happened. They tracked down a werewolf, the werewolf who had infected the priest's son, who actually we discussed actually looked like a middle-aged man, like a Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, than whatever you might think when you think the priest's son. You also that werewolf told you that the mayor had actually poisoned the son to make him a werewolf. After extracting this confession, he got knocked out because of wackiness within the party, and you guys then collected a vial of werewolf saliva, which you guys could effectively use to turn somebody into a werewolf, give somebody the curse of lycanthropy.
What's in that vial, guys?
Wait, is it first or is it a gift? I mean,
It's more of a gift. It's a blessing, if anything.
Peggery will consume the werewolf fit right now.
Well, you're druids. Like, Sal, you could probably turn into a werewolf. There's an honest way to turn into a werewolf, and that's practicing years and training as a druid to learn that control. Or
I want to drink the juice and become a wereman.
I think especially with your specialty, I think eventually you can just turn into a werewolf, like once you do it magically. Once you don't take the shortcut.
Oh yeah, wereman would just be like your father. You turn into your.
Please,
no, you turn into an alpha. When the moon's full, you turn into an alpha male.
Ooh, bro, do you lift?
Picture huge, like anime, like deviant art style biceps and muscles. Do you even lift? Chad Philharmonic. You guys then went to go tell the priest himself who is behind all this, and that you guys did inform him that if he were to transport his werewolf son, who was still getting over that initial werewolf sickness, you know, when you first get a cold, you know, it just acts up, you know. But still in his werewolf form, you guys informed the old man. You did not transport him. You guys informed the priest that he could do it on his own. Hey, take him to the sacred grove, and they'll heal him up. Then you guys went to the Fizzleport itself, where the mayor was giving a rousing speech, inciting the town to go burn down the forest, so that to rid the town of the werewolf threat. It is that point where your party convinced the crowd, and Avril Lasagna found out that she is a cutlery salesperson for Cutco.
It's Cutco, please, and it's a cutlery expert.
It's not just any cutlery,
specialist.
That is, sorry, I apologize 1,000-fold. So you guys, by the way, you did. It should be said that you did fail to make the sale. You rolled a 2 against the donkey, and so
Yes.
There's always another sale around the corner, man.
I respect that. That's why you're number 1 this month. Number 1 improved. There is a difference between those two. You guys then cast a circle of truth on the mayor, the whole town, and the mayor, in order to get out of it, had to hit a spring. Her house floated away. She went to go burn down the sacred grove. You guys then decided to hop upon Vincent Vega, the Travolta horse, and ride away, content that you had exposed the mayor and that things would sort themselves out. Avril Lasagna, Garen, your sidekick, you're the squire who had pledged himself to you, rode away on Vinnie Barbarino and swore to handle this problem in your name. And
that's a pyramid scheme, my guys. But Cutco, not pyramid scheme.
You started the heroism pyramid scheme. That's so cool. You could be your own boss-ass hero.
For every 2 people you rescue, I really rescue 3. So if you can get somebody underneath you who's helping you to rescue, then you would rescue 3.
The good old concussion math.
And then any respect that you get, you actually get 1/10 of the respect that the original guy gets. There's a respect commission structure. Okay, moving right along. So we're going to start our adventure. You guys are riding out of town. You guys are about 30 minutes out of town. You guys are riding along a cliff edge. There are many saddles on this Travolta horse. There's many segments. It's a roomy horse. There's many segments. Both. You guys can kick your legs up.
I don't like that.
Dibs on the bar car.
A roomy horse sounds
Yeah.
wrong.
That's like 7th on the list of wrong things we've said already this episode.
And so, like, as this adventure's happening, keep in mind, you guys are like, it's like a cowboy adventure. You guys are like bumping along, probably uncomfortably every couple bounces on your saddles. As this,
I'm actually standing and like surfing on my saddle.
Oh wait, isn't the grove that way? Fuck it.
Actually, while you guys are along this cliff face, you can kind of see, in this cinematic view of Fizzleport, you're far enough out of town, you could even see the Sacred Grove. And I'm going to roll some dice. You see, you kind of have this like cinematic. So as you guys are talking, whatever's happening, there's a cinematic battle happening behind you. You see heroic Garen in his toga and sandals, riding a Travolta horse. He boards the airship. He's aided by some druids in the grove, and we're going to do some rolls and see how that resolves. But, yes, that is what's happening. You guys are riding out of town.
While you're doing that, I want to fix that window.
Which one?
For the stream. All the data is there too.
Oh,
are you sure you're not looking at your screen?
Yeah, I'm
looking at Twitch. It looks all right.
I think we're good. I hit maximize.
Are you watching an old video? I might be wearing the same shirt as last week.
Yes.
We're a widely popular show. There are a lot of deep fakes of us, and those are the small details that you miss.
Clint just failed the perception roll.
Incredible for you.
Oh man, I'm wiping the tears out of my eyes.
When Sarah says you embarrass yourself, that's a oof.
Yeah.
I think it's like this is going on the pot. Like I'm uploading this today or tomorrow, and so this is just immortalized. Alien civilizations will stumble upon this mistake generations from now when they discover our internet.
I'm sorry, I've got to take away one point of inspiration from Clint.
Darn it. No, it's a different shirt. It's a different shirt. Whew, that was a close one.
That's right.
Good times.
That's right. Life in 3D. Discord actually adds 10 pounds to the nose. So you're right.
And changes of clothes.
There we go.
Okay. So you guys are on the horse. I'm going to roll right now. Now, I made that fight for 4. We're going to say 4 is happening. It was supposed to be a challenging fight. So the DC is a 12. I'm going to roll it right now.
Sorry, what's happening?
Remember that fight I said in the background as you guys are riding?
The squire's handling it?
Gareth?
Yes.
Who's he fighting?
Okay.
The mayor.
The mayor.
I'm bringing it up right now. I rolled
We've automated combat to like...
I like that you dragged it in the window.
Yeah, see, I'm doing that. But if you want, I can do a fresh roll. But we'll stay with the 20. Yes, Garen strikes down Mayor Louisa. Mayor Louisa Carrion Crawler, from the evil lineage. And she falls off. She splits her in half with the sword, just in twine, Mortal Kombat style. But then you see the house itself. A fire elemental escapes. It's the engine of this thing, of this being that channels this monstrosity. It starts doing battle, and so we're going to do another roll in a little bit to see how that works. But Garen has defeated the mayor and stopped the machine, but now there's a fire elemental loose in the forest. So we'll do another roll in a second.
Has it rained recently in the forest by any chance? Is it, or is this fire? Is this fire elemental a threat?
It's spring.
Is the
spring.
forest moist?
Is it California?
We are not in fire season. No, this is not a PG&E fire elemental. No, this is. We got this. Okay. If you guys have any things your characters want to discuss with other, feel free to do it now. Otherwise, I'm going to jump to the next thing.
I'm just really curious.
Can Gareth do a rap battle?
Sure.
Just battle himself.
I'm curious to know if we're gonna have like Smokey the Bear pop up and be like, only you can stop a fire elemental.
Ooh, Smokey the Owl Bear.
Ooh. What if Smokey is the werewolf? No, too far. Okay.
No, the werewolf was that?
We can't imagine that hard.
Maybe there was a second one.
I don't think it was too far. I just don't think it was anything.
A second werewolf bear has crashed into the. No.
I'll just go. I'll just leave. I'll just.
I was going to say.
You don't get out of this podcast that easily. Nice try.
Good luck getting off that rooftop without our help. Or wherever Discord put you and Dave. No, Sarah, no.
This is my happy place. Okay.
All right. At that point, a dimension door opens, and in steps through Vincent Gallo, the attorney to Corvid. Oh, how you doing here? Whoa, hey, you fled town so fast, I didn't get a chance to tell you. You mind if... So, I apologize. I cut you off there, big guy. Sorry about that.
I mean, fled's a word. That's, I don't know.
Well, I mean, come on. It's just a political scandal going off here. It doesn't have to stop personal business, you know. In fact, chaos is a ladder. I read that in a famous adaptation of The Wheel of Time.
Okay. And...
All right, well, listen, would you mind stepping to the back of the Travolta horse here? I kind of got some attorney-client privilege to discuss with you.
So you already know, are they rampant, these crazy horses, or this is?
Well, I mean,
anyways, let's just go to the back. Yes.
You guys don't have Travolta horses where you're from? Down in
Thank God, no.
Yeah, we had Nick Cage horses.
Back in my day, on this I mean, I'm not from here. Go ahead.
I apologize. No, I was in shock that you don't have Travolta horses. Yeah, we're lousy with them here.
What do you have to say?
All right. Well, I assume we're in the back. We're private, right?
Yes.
People could try to listen. People could try to listen. You know, people could roll for things. But okay. All right. Well, it turns out I've been looking into this type of law that you was discussing, and it turns out that all this can just be undone. The easy way would just be this: we just get his signature, and before you even ask, we have already sent one of our associates, a couple of our associates, to go collect the signature from this gentleman. We have our best men on this. Don't worry. All right. And so hopefully in a few days I'll have some good news for you. He signed the contract, and then we can go forward with the next step of negotiations.
So how close were you to these gentlemen you sent?
I was fairly close. I mean, they're guys I've been to. You know, they're my usual guys. I trust them.
You just might not ever hear from them again. This guy's he's a piece of work.
Well, trust me, I know some tough cookies. All right.
Okay. All right. What's the next thing? That's not going to work.
Well, if they don't have the contract, then I'm afraid then the laws are pretty standard. You're going to have to beat them in some sort of trial of besting of combat or some other agreed upon contest of skill or strength.
Can it be napping? I love naps.
All right. That's going to be another. That's going to be more time in the old fairy law books. So just give me I'll have to report back to that to see if a nap off if there's precedent for a nap off.
Okay, this is fun.
Maybe we should take him on and around at Chud's Chuck Whacking Challenge. That'd be kind of cool.
I apologize. We never discussed payment for this next thing. So there is something. If I do this for you, there's something I would ask. Well, I'm going to require from you as well. Us at our law firm are big traders and lovers of things from Stony Oregon. So anything that you have or may come across in the future, we would accept as payment.
Oh, that's good news. That's like all we have.
Oh, you got something on you now? You're willing to, because I was going to just open a line of credit, but if you're willing to pay this off now.
Hold on, I think I might have some Balenciaga shoes in my bag somewhere. Oh yeah, look at these. These look like they're caked in mud, but it's just paint.
Do you hand him like an actual like shoes from your pack, like actual of the counterfeit brand of?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, these are looking slick here. They're like white fancy leather sneakers.
That look like they're covered in mud, but it's just paint. Because
whoa, I can press. He snaps his fingers. It prestidigitates clean. Whoa!
What are you doing? That's part of the look. You ruined these. They might as well not be Balenciagas anymore. You know nothing of fashion.
Oh, I may know nothing about fashion. I'm sorry for ruining these shoes, but I believe in the trade. These are my shoes now, and I like them like this. He snaps, and they're on his feet. It's wildly out of character, but it's like peacocking. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. All right, then. Well, I have sent my associates out on this, and at the very least, from this, we should know a location that, you guys could, if things were to fail, if my men somehow mysteriously fail to get him to sign this contract, then fine. At the very least, they'll have relayed their information, and I can forward that to you, so you can, then go and extract whatever justice you need.
Okay. Well, that's neat. Thank you. I better go talk to my companions now.
While staring at his sneakers, like the coolest thing in the world, he snaps his fingers, and another dimension door opens, and he walks through. I'm going to roll another d20. We're going to see how the battle is progressing. So I have it up on the screen. Rolled a 5.
He's dead. Squire's dead.
Garen, that's actually a really low. It's not a 1. Garen and the druid Circle of the Star Druids are defeated. They are. You see their bodies. If you look hard enough, you can see their bodies strewn about. The fire elemental rages on, but it does not destroy the forest. It is no different than a standard wildfire, just out of season. The sacred grove, while damaged, will persist. Garen,
nice.
The Averil Squire has done a noble thing this day.
Well, that was a noble sacrifice. Hey, gang, gather round. It's I have something I should tell you all.
Do we need lawyers present for this? I feel like we should all have lawyers.
Well, you remember me, Bugsy?
I do.
When I was Bugsy?
Yeah.
Well,
Best guy ever.
I'm actually not Bugsy.
That's a joke, Bugsy. Classic Bugsy humor. You guys remember how Bugsy used to joke all the time with me because we were good friends?
I change into my old man changeling form. I'm like, I've been I'm this guy. I changed places with Bugsy a long time ago, and now that I'm here, we're fucked. I think he's gonna come after us. I'm not supposed to be here, and I don't want to be here, but that's all.
What?
Hey man, I'm an otter. There's no judgment here. Be who you want to be.
What'd you do to Bugsy? What'd you do with Bugsy? Is he alive?
I don't know. It's been thousands of years on this plane for him, but he tricked me into taking his place, and then I served a bunch of jail time for him, and then I got out, and we teleported back to your realm, and I was in Stony, Oregon for a while, and now we're back here, and it sucks.
He's joking again. It's a classic Bugsy. It's a Bugsy bit, right? Right, guys?
Bugsy bit.
Why are we laughing?
I'm taking a nap. That's all. I just wanted to come clean. You're taking it better than Avril. It doesn't seem to understand anything. He's just sitting there like in a daze.
So, Bugsy's coming back later?
Hold on. I changed into Corvid Crow. Listen, look, I'm a changeling. I can change into things. We switch places. I don't know what Bugsy's doing, but I think he's a bad guy.
I feel like I smoked the wrong thing today.
I smoked the wrong thing today.
Your
I
salvia
took the drugs and the drugs are working.
Now,
Hey, give her some of the werewolf slime. That might fix her right up.
now I feel like an idiot. I should have just come. I was all nervous about this for the longest time, and you guys just. Oh well, let's go. Where are we off to, anyways?
I don't know.
Off to the wizard, man.
I might need rehab.
Who needs rehab?
I don't. Listen, I had a terrible hangover yesterday. I was so hungover. We had to fight that person. Now I'm seeing people change before my eyes. Bro, what is happening?
Bugsy, I think what she's saying is that you can stop joking around now, Bugsy. you can stop. You can stop. It's enough that we accepted you as Corvid, but you can go back to being Bugsy, which you are. There's no way that you're not. I wouldn't look up to an old man.
What are they talking about in the back of the horse?
How long is the horse that Gregory can't hear us?
Yeah, he's like doing the never-ending story on the front of the Travolta horse. Yeah.
I love it.
Well, cool. I'm just this old guy now. I don't know where Bugsy is.
Huh.
That's fine. Hey man, while I got you here, can I interest you in some knives? Old people love knives. I don't know if you guys know this.
She presents.
You shouldn't have said anything.
She presents a glowing blue knife.
Oh, actually, yeah, I'll fucking take that. That looks rad.
Right now, we do have our bold color combination going on right now. You strike me as a gentleman who is totally down for the red.
Where'd that glowing golden
Is
and
she
blue one
offering him
go?
a red or a blue knife like the Matrix?
Listen, you can have serrated or you can have...
Take the red knife, you turn back into
Pairing.
Bugsy. This was all a dream.
Stab yourself with a blue knife, and you go to a whole new world.
One of these knives for seppuku, and...
Once you choose the paring knife, it will blow your mind. You will not be able to go back.
People think in their lives they don't need a special knife for cheese, but let me tell you about this cheese knife. Don't use it for anything else, just cheese. They're going to be like, who cut the cheese? It's going to be you with your Cutco knife, because you're smart.
And it's a knife actually made out of cheese.
Roll an Arcana check, Clint. You have to beat a 12.
I should have that page up.
Arcana. Oh, +2. 15.
15. This is the Cutco +1 knife, one and all everything knife. This is a knife that can meet multiple needs. It can even grow in size from a large butcher's knife to a small paring knife. It can also like switch. I guess there's like combat modes. You can switch it to like different types of like a K-bar if you wanted. I guess. There's all sorts of settings. You'd have to look at the manual to see all of them, but this is a +1 knife that can take almost any form you need.
That's handy. How much is this?
For you, my man, $91.
Sara Lee, he's hooked. Go for the big
Normally,
package.
this kind of knife would be going for easily $200, but you seem like a guy that I could trust, so I'm gonna let you in on the friends and family discount, bro.
The guy who just told you he's a changeling impersonating someone else is the guy you can trust.
This is called sales techniques, man, okay?
It's also called CTE.
Now, I want to tell you, I'll be upfront with you. It cost me directly $150 to even supply this knife, but for you, $91 to take it off my hands. I'm actually losing money in this deal.
So is everyone here a liar?
On account of the CTE, I don't know if this is a sales tactic or if she's just not smart. Like, I might be getting a really good deal here.
So
Listen, if I wasn't smart, would I be working for Cutco?
And scene.
So I want to be clear for lore building reasons for the fun things we're going to have in the future. This is Avril's job in the real world. She's never not in sales mode. She's always closing. She's
Only way she can get coffee.
This is my job that funds my dream of being a pro skateboarder.
Then it should be said that the knife you brought that you had on your person when you came to this world, because you always have product on you ready to sell, it wasn't a glowing blue knife when you brought it, when you packed it in your bag that day.
I'm trying to help out my friend, so I'm like, hey man, I'll give you $100 for that knife. Start a little bidding war.
$100 over here, $100 over here. Do I hear 905, 105?
Too rich for my blood. All right, Monk, you got it. Damn, I wanted that knife.
And so you're just trading paper money because that's what Avril isn't trading the stones that are in this world. So yeah, I assume you guys are adults. Dave, Jonathan Utah, Johnny Utah is. Is a homeowner, presumably. I assume those people just walk around with $100 in their wallet. So.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it's just play money.
This is Monopoly money.
Okay, insane. We're going to say at that moment, the Travolta horse comes to a screeching halt as Pregory has run off into the woods. He has dismounted the Travolta horse and is running on all fours, actually, awkwardly, because it's not a movement he's used to.
Wait, who's running?
Pregory is running into the... He's
different than Peggery.
Yes.
Okay.
Gregory, Peggery, Meggery, Deggery, Leggery.
He embodying the spirit of the dog that is clearly burning inside of him. He's like he's just saying bark, 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 as he's like following his nose into the woods.
Yeah, man, there's trees all around here. That's a good catch. Well, glad we got rid of him, eh? Let's go on revenge.
He probably just needs to go pee. Let's just wait a little bit. We'll wait him out. If he doesn't come back in 10 minutes, then we follow. I've walked in on him peeing too many times, so I don't want to make this awkward again.
Is that going to be 10 Earth minutes or 10 Sastagari minutes, where the fuck we are? I forget the name of this place.
Ophalia minutes?
That's the one.
Well, I think 10 Earth minutes.
I'm honestly shocked you remembered Sastagaria. So,
oh, Damian's glowing. He's just so happy. He's beaming.
I'm reaching this F student somehow.
It's like when you remember your girlfriend's birthday and she's like, oh.
Oh my God. You acknowledge I was born? Aw. Okay. We're gonna what is happening like comedically, like screen wipe, It says 15 minutes later at the bottom. What has happened in those 15 minutes?
Maybe he needs toilet paper. I'll go run him some leaves.
Oh, jeez.
I
We
don't know.
didn't pack any toilet paper.
I'll go.
I just thought I was following Avril in a like sleepwalking state. Now I'm talking like Pregory.
Is it Gregory or Pregory? I'm breaking the fourth wall real quick. Who is Jesse? Isn't he Gregory?
Gregory.
He's
got
a
like
lot of
7.
Pregories.
It's Craig first, right? Then Pegory? Then
Gregory's
Tegory?
first.
It's Gregory.
Gregory. So Pegory is
whatever you
someone
want
else,
after that.
And then
right?
he just keeps on adding Eggeries.
Literally anything after that.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to go give some leaves to Gregory if I can find him. Bark!
Give me a survival check.
Barco, Polo.
Survival check. DC 14.
25.
All of us?
25? Holy shit. Oh, that's right, you're a druid. You can see you can see the foot tracks. Like whenever a movie's trying to communicate that a guy's really good at tracking, like a Sherlock game or something, like a Arkham Asylum.
Needlessly pick up some dirt from the foot tracks and I smell it. Storms a brewing.
You taste the dirt. He's gone, guys.
He's dead. Sorry. Oh no, wait, no. There's another footstep. Oh, there's another footstep. I'm going one footstep at a time to be extra sure.
You go to Druid
Milton's
Vision.
right behind you.
It's like a Terminator.
Yeah, storms are brewing.
So you can see it goes pretty deep into the woods.
Hey guys, I can see it goes pretty deep into the woods. If you want to.
I'm literally right over his shoulder. Like, yeah, man, that's good tracking right there.
We follow. I follow.
You
I speak for you guys.
You follow for we're gonna say you were slower. It's like feels like an hour because he was really hauling butt as in his dog form.
An Earth hour, by the way.
But it finally the trail just kind of ends like out of nowhere. Like you see like this beautiful grove, and like you see in your Terminator or your Predator vision like the foot tracks, and then they just kind of stop. But they stop like kind of halfway in between a track.
I go up to the last. You said there's tracks like a train track.
Like a human galloping tracks.
Roll to see if you get run over by the trains now.
Galloping.
Like I'm tracking.
Guys, tracks end here. He's dead again. I know. I thought he was dead earlier. He's really.
Yeah, you
time.
stumble upon Pregory's corpse. It seems like it's been rotted for. It's like a skeleton. It feels like looks like it's been here for 60 years. It doesn't make sense. Joking.
Too late. It's canon.
Milton's like, hold on a second. Smells like corpse.
See?
That's actually because Pregory has very poor body odor. Would you if you guys?
You said you were going to take care of Jim.
he by canon is a dirty guy. Do you think Pigpen didn't have BO? Do you think he didn't smell like a comic convention?
That's true. It's true.
But we're going to say that when you guys investigate further and investigating the foot track that's cut in half, you guys stumble upon an invisibility spell. It only goes out to a certain place, but it has essentially masked this tiny village.
Like tiny, like a small amount of buildings, or tiny, like the buildings themselves are really small, like Smurfs.
The buildings are smaller because remember, everybody here, the guys are by far taller than everybody. It's not unlike when Dorothy went to like that first village she went to, the Lollipop Kid village. It's like that's kind of not too dissimilar to the world you guys have been walking around in, except for you, Thelonious. You are of average height for this world.
Better than mean average.
You guys are weird, not me. But you guys see that the trail picks up again. Trey and Milton, you can see the tracks resume.
Hey, you guys want to see if there's some shopping to do in this village? Maybe buy a book of cats or something? I don't know.
That sounds great. But guys, I have even greater news than potentially finding a book of cats.
Hell no! Fuck that book of cats. I hate them fuckers.
If you guys want to find a book of cats,
Hell no!
I mean, to be fair,
a rat man wants to find a bunch of cats. That's bullshit. No,
you're bigger than most cats now. If anything, time for some revenge.
Itchy and Scratchy is from your world. You would know the reference.
So looks like Gregory's alive again. So I'm not saying I was wrong. I'm saying he must have been revived a few yards from where his tracks left off.
Can't seem to make his mind. Is he dead? Is he alive? Sounds like it.
I mean, if you want to bring like quantum physics into it, he's in both states until we find him again.
Is it Schrodinger's Gregory?
I think that was his father's name.
I'm deep. I watch Nolan movies. So. Yes. As you guys,
I watch Nolan movies and I don't go to YouTube immediately after to make sense of it all. Thank you very much.
What was the one that I saw recently that I found really confusing? Anyhow, it was the last Tenet. Yeah,
you're like Batman.
Returns.
So wait, Bane? What?
Wait, so Bruce Wayne is Batman? I don't know.
Talia was in the hole, not Bane, because they made it seem like it was Bane the whole time.
I was actually stumped on what league football team that was. I didn't know the jersey in the Bane movie. So I didn't know which city to send my condolences to. Okay, moving right along. You guys follow the tracks. They lead into an inn. You guys would be like giants. You guys all would feel like Gandalf when he's being hosted by Frodo. I'm sorry, Bilbo.
Reference I don't understand.
Wait, what was that reference?
You guys are remember when Gandalf was in Bilbo Baggins' home?
Yeah.
There's an inn right there.
Curved spine and all.
Yeah. I mean, there's a high point to it's like this is a 2-story inn, so there is like a spots where you guys can stand a little more freely. You just got to watch out for chandeliers and stuff.
And see into the second floor a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Corvid will morph into Gandalf.
Because he gets our references.
Yes. A tall gray wizard enters a tavern.
He's been on our Earth and our plane for a while, but he still mixes the references, so he's Magneto. He turns into Ian McKellen's Magneto as he's walking around.
A mutant, a priest, and a gray wizard walk into a tavern.
And the bartender says, "What can I get you, Ian?"
You're all going to hell.
Oh.
Hey guys, look! You shall not pass. Yes.
The classic Bugsy.
Nobody gets it. No, actually, when did I need to look up when Lord of the Rings came out. The Fellowship. That's the first one. The Fellowship of the Ring. When it came out.
No, it was like 2003.
Mid-2000s, I think. Yeah.
Mid-2000s. After
I think they were all out by 2005.
Avril's like, you shall not pass on these deals. Come get some knives.
Actually, we're gonna roll to see if because there is some stuff you have yet, but yeah, I'm gonna roll to see if they got the reference.
Fellowship came out in 2001 on December 19th.
Okay, I thought it'd be later than that.
Wow.
Oh. So it had been out.
You rolled an 18. A couple people squint. Then they start laughing and quoting and doing like Lord of the Rings quotes. And my axe. It's only a few of them, but the few of them who
and
get it are really laughing.
On your shoulders. They hoist you up like a champion.
Mm-hmm.
They're dwarves, so they got the muscles. Okay, yeah. There's that little halfling in the corner, like a young nerdy halfling. Like, they gotta get the gray wicked off the grays here. There's like some sort of crazy magic going on here. This is crazy.
Oh wait, I'm gonna be the white one now.
Yeah, they don't know if you're real. Like pulling on you. I don't understand. All right, moving right along. You see Pregory. He's getting his neck scratched by. He's getting it right behind his ear, like his leg.
You say he's getting a neck snapped. I was like, oh shit.
He's getting behind his ear scratched, and his leg is going. There is an older halfling woman. She looks pretty crunchy, like an older hippie lady, an older druid. You know, she's an older white lady with dreads, gray dreads. Very, very healthy. Greetings, heroes of old. Have a seat.
Gregory's fine. We should go. Look, his legs thumping.
Yeah.
Please, I beg of you, please. Here. You guys are free to go. She is motivated by her own things. In the book, I have my own motivations. You guys can still leave.
So what do you think? Should we split up, guys?
Well, that book of cats did sound pretty novel and worth looking for. But she did say please. So
Milton plops up right next to her. Hey, you got any more limb scratches available?
Of course I do. With two hands right behind the ears. Oh, aren't you a good? Aren't you a good whatever you are?
That's good shit right there. Yeah.
Aren't you a good freak of nature? Yes, you are.
I'll pull up a seat next to Milton because maybe she'll scratch people too. I love me a good back scratch.
Oh well,
about me.
Well, I don't know. This must be common in your culture, but hey, I'm all cool here. And she starts scratching her back as high as she can, so it's kind of maybe a little closer to the buttocks, but
I'll take it.
Oh, you're not unlike dogs like their butts scratched too, don't they? And she's kind of just scratching everybody. All right. Well, I was foolish of me to believe that the heroes of yore would have time to solve our problems. We were happy to host you, but if you ever, in all of your wisdom, find time to help our town, then I would be very grateful.
You know what would really help your town is a set of these badass knives over here. Avril, go.
Hey, ma'am, do you like scratches before meats and cheeses? Did you know you could use a knife to scratch things?
In half.
Tell me more about this knife, oh wise one.
Listen, lady, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm really weirded out by this whole scratching thing that's going on. Although, like, sometimes the inside of my brain gets really itchy. Can you do that? Can you scratch that for me?
She lays her hand upon you, and you feel and she burns a very high-level spell. You feel years of CTE melt away. Like it's like reverse flowers for Algernon. You actually feel thoughts becoming a little clearer. Avril, could you please change on your character sheet? Your intelligence has just raised 2 points.
Wow.
Hot dog.
What? So she's now like -1?
I have a legitimate question that's going to unfortunately sound like a joke. How do I change my intelligence?
You should go into D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond, you can go into your core stats, go to edit your character, and you should be able to adjust your core stats from there. Yes, Avril, your
real life intelligence just went up +1.
What was that question? You just lost it.
She
learned.
Sarah, top of the character sheet, hit manage.
Manage is spelled M.
Manage character levels.
Furthermore,
Character set. Managed level. Okay.
From this greater restoration
then
spell.
select abilities, and then intelligence. Do math. 2 more than it currently is.
And
What does that bring your character to?
while
It
you're
won't
there,
let
Sara
me
Lee.
unless I lower other stuff.
Because that in that case you scroll down on that in that page to intelligence, and other modifiers add +2.
For modifiers?
Yeah, other modifiers +2.
Okay.
Furthermore, Sara Lee, I believe you do not have proficiency in acrobatics because we're all around 40 in this age. We're not as spry as we used to be. With this greater restoration spell that she cast on you, not only do you feel years of CTE melting away, you also feel your joints, your swollen knees have mended.
Collagen again.
Yes. You no longer creak. Every joint doesn't creak because of your jackass-like lifestyle. You feel, for the most part, young again. As a warrior, as a fighter, as a skater.
Hold on, I can use some collagen. You got some more of that collagen?
Fuck you, old man.
Not interested.
That's the name of this episode. Fuck you, old man.
That's the only way I knew how to scratch that inner ear itch you had. It probably was just years of combat.
Listen, I don't know what you did, lady, but I feel amazing. So, thank you. I'm going to give you a knife for free.
I was going to say, so I'll give you a discount on this knife.
How much is that in stones? You can't go to your boss with stones. I'd like to add.
2?
She gives you 2 stones. Your currency of stones, your gold. Wait, for this campaign, gold can be thought of as stones. So,
Hell yeah.
all right. Well,
I'm serious. Got any more of that collagen? I'm older than all these punks.
She is going to, she will burn another, I think she'll burn her last high-level spell, and she'll burn a greater restoration spell on you, too. Corvid, you feel, the thing you notice right away is you have more energy. You don't feel like you're tired. You feel like maybe you did when you were in your spry 45 and 50s, whatever that translates to. You don't. It couldn't make you feel like you were a teenager again, but you feel like you're a very fit 40-year-old.
Nice.
That's just as far as your joints and any sort of impediment going. It's not as if you, like in your other changelings might look at you and be like, wow, they might have trouble believing you're as old as you are, but they're not going to have trouble believing that you're not old. So
Good. I didn't want to be like young looking. That'd be lame.
You want to glow up at your age.
You got those fake Muppet eyelashes?
I got a little bit of Botox look.
Yeah. I mean, if you were streaming as your changeling self, this would get 1,000 views right off, like within a couple of seconds. This is inspiring.
One of those videos where the person has like wrinkles their face as much as possible and then like relaxes their face.
Well,
Look how this cream worked. It's miraculous. I keep on doing the Gregory list.
yeah.
It's addicting, I swear.
I don't talk like that, I guess,
Well, feel free to explore the village. We do have a shop that would sell magical curios and whatnot. I heard you guys mention sort of
Magical Cheerios.
Perhaps you never know. Their stock is ever changing.
So that like honey nut or?
Ooh, those are pretty good.
No matter what you do decide, heroes, things have changed since you've been here. This society relies on secrecy, and that is why we had the invisibility spell up. So if when you leave, if you could please just not tell anybody you've been here and respect the privacy. This village was built to help protect the sacred grove or the sacred
shit,
forest.
this is kind of like Wakanda. This is dope.
Yes, I don't understand the reference, but but there is a vibranium type substance type thing, a MacGuffin that we do watch over. Take your time. But again, could use help. I'm very motivated as in the monster manual. It is kind of my job to watch after my people, and any help that you guys could do would be greatly appreciated, heroes of yore.
Wait, what are you asking us to do?
There is a threat. There are stars that have fallen into the forest. In this forest, this is where the veil between both our world and Stony Oregon is the thinnest. It is dangerously so, and there are a lot of dangers that bleed from your world, of Stony Oregon, into ours. We were actually set up by the same druid circles that your furry friend here, and she scratches Gregory behind the ear, the same circle that he hails from. I've actually set this up to protect all of Awfuldnd from your world, and vice versa. That being said, there are occasionally folks who sneak their way past us and find ways to smuggle things from our world. You might have noticed that some of your DVD players and DVDs have been stolen, as well as other knickknacks. That's how they understood, by the way, your Gandalf reference. And if you remember from the first episode, they actually ran into a smuggler while on detention. So
they're stealing technology that's dated, so no one really notices it's gone missing. We're on Blu-ray now. They got a bunch of 720p HD TVs. Like, fine, take those.
Yeah.
I swear I had a VHS player in this closet. Huh, I must have gotten rid of it.
And that is, that is actually, Clint, your lawyer, requested items. There is a black market for these highly treasured artifacts from Stony Oregon.
There's a big black market for vintage McDonald's Happy Meal toys.
There's a whole shop of bootleg Simpsons merchandise.
It's like crossing the border in the mid-90s where there's just like a Bart Simpson life-size like piggy bank, but he's got different colors on. So they don't get sued.
To color this world a little bit more, yes, the culture from Stony Oregon, and in no small part thanks to you guys and a lot of the DVDs you guys had brought back on your first, and portable DVD players on your first adventure, that yes, there has been some cultural pollution between your world and theirs. And so when you guys do wander some of the streets, it is you do see little clay Bart Simpson or the Korn albums, art or something, or whatever you guys would have had, CDs.
As I walk through the market, I see a DVD of An Evening with Kevin Smith, which I can't even find. I can't even find in my world. What? Well, there's no way you guys got this.
He tells the Superman story.
Oh my god! I've been wanting to watch this forever. How much? Who do I have to save?
Eventually when you guys, we're going to say that a couple of you guys have left and you guys are surfing the market, where this little street market in this town. And if you guys want to buy it, they'll upload it straight to your to the Rock devices that you'll then receive. And so you guys will have your Rocky Talkies uploaded with Kevin Smith Live, An Evening with Kevin Smith, or whatever titles you want.
The best thing about the Rocky Talkies is that our phones are actually just silicone and other actual minerals basically refined into it's not that outlandish that in a fantasy world that they'd have cell phones also.
Different cultures found different ways to meet the same end using the same.
It's like the pyramids.
Ancient aliens built the iPhone. There, I'll say it.
You've always been the bravest among us, Damian. I made him laugh so hard, and a new world blended into his. What was that?
Sorry, the ancient aliens took me away.
I opened a portal.
It's the multiverse of madness.
Whoever was there, I believe she was speaking with Corvid and Avril Lasagna. All right, well, if you choose to help, we'll be here. But please, you're welcome to peruse this or ask me any questions you like.
I'm sorry, I completely tuned out. You said something about fallen stars, like Kevin Spacey or something?
Yes. We call them stars because that is the way they look when large items or energy or many things occasionally pass from our world into yours or from your world into ours. And until recently, they really haven't had an effect. But a couple of days ago, what looked to be stars had fallen. A bright light had hit deep into the forest. And since then, the energy that we draw from this forest has been waning. And it's actually been harder to cast the invisibility spell to keep us hidden.
Yeah, I tuned out again. Just circle it on the map. It's hard to listen to you talk the whole time.
I understand. I sometimes don't even notice myself when I'm in a room. That's fine. Who would listen to me? Right? I'm just some mayor of a village talking to the great ones. But I humbly request that if you would like to discover it for yourself, if you just were to walk into the sacred forest, I am sure beings such as you who fate follows would stumble upon to something.
Sacred forest, got it. All right, guys. You want to...
I'm sorry, it's called the Glimmering Veil. I apologize. It's not the sacred. It is the Glimmering Veil.
Hey, that sounds like a gay bar.
Glimmering Veil.
The Sacred Forest is the gay bar, and then you see you guys walking like it's. You can see it in the background of the town as you're shopping through things.
That place looks fun.
Bet you got bottomless mimosas. We should go check it out.
Drink the best drink specials. Like if you just have a handful of rocks, you're coming out wasted. You're
guys, I do have these 2 rocks.
Oh, we call that synchronicity.
Gregory, look, rocks.
okay.
Damon's like, all right, whatever.
Well, thank you very much, heroes. I won't take up your time any longer. But before you go, I would like to bestow. I see that your friend here, and Gregory is still getting scratched behind the ear, his legs going. I see that he is still awakening to his true form. Now, there's only so much that I can do. Most of it will need to be done by him remembering who he was and leveling up, as it were. But I think I can do this and help him remember. And she places his hand on his head. And Jesse, well, I can look forward to telling you next episode that your wings are now fully grown, and the fur coming off of you is now fully grown as well. Like so, you do not look like a human who has the Wolfman genetic condition, the hairy condition. You look like you are straight up golden retriever haired. One step closer.
Hell yeah, Jesse.
Wow.
So,
can you help him with the fact that he's barely said a word in the last few days? Can you help him with that?
He's like saying bark and not barking.
Well, that's when you learn how to pet. When you're one with nature, like you just know the right place to pet, and it just a good boy can't talk when you pet him right behind the ear, and he's just in this he's in another place.
All right, Gregory, you have fun there. We're gonna go talk to the fallen stars at the Veil of the. I don't care. Let's go.
With Gregory licking up liquor that has fallen on the ground at other parts in the bar, you guys leave. And let's see, how much time we got?
Maybe 20 minutes. Is that
okay? All right, you guys said you're going to the gay bar? Is that where you guys? Did I hear that?
The Veil.
Heck yeah.
The Veil. Okay. How did you know, gay bar or the Sacred Forest? I'm sorry, the Sacred Forest or the
Gilded Veil. What'd you call it?
Gilded Veil.
Whichever one is the gay bar.
Okay. You said it first. So gay bar it is. Maybe you guys, while trying to go to get him to take him to the Gilded Veil, you guys got to go into the Sacred Forest to do that. Lute music, like D&D music, but like ran through like a DJ. So like there's like chorus effects and digital delay effects added. There's even like a bass gong that hits at some point. Loud music and bright neon lights bombard you as you walk into the Sacred Forest.
Like cosmic bowling back home.
People are prestidigitating like fog machines. There's drink specials. And that is when you see a man clad in all leather tearing up the dance floor. He's a gnomish man wearing like a very hot, form-fitting. It's like a ranger's uniform leather, so it's like functional, but it really like it's very revealing. It's like the way women's clothing in like World of Warcraft and other fantasy games. It shows a needless amount of skin. And he's rocking the dance floor. He has 2-yard-long margaritas. Everybody's in awe of him.
Oh, I got something for this.
He pulls out his pan flute and plays the
You add inspiration to whatever dance roll he's doing, and you could feel like it kicked up his little one-man flash dance to the next level. And he approaches you. Just one moment. As the song fades and the DJ comes on, all right, everybody, don't forget drink specials at the bar. Don't forget to tip your bartender. That's right. Four adios motherfuckers for 2 for a stone. That's right. 4 for 1 stone. Special going on right now.
What if we split that stone in your hand in half? Do you think we could get 8 adios motherfuckers? They didn't specify the stone size. They never specified the stone size.
That's the fatal flaw in their currency system.
You guys are welcome to try to crack the stone, to try to break the rock.
Yeah, I'd like
Thelonious, I believe this is your expertise.
Go, Otterman.
Oh, that's right. You're just a counterfeiting machine, aren't you?
What does he have to roll?
To try to
Just give me a strength check, and you have to beat a 14 for this particular rock.
Yes, strength, my not best category.
This is pretty important.
No, that's the wrong stat for a monk. We'll say dexterity. It's about speed for you.
Okay, dexterity.
You hit it so fast it doesn't even know it's broken until it's too late.
I actually rolled a 9 with my bonus.
Let's go back to strength. Let's see what you do.
Yeah, he's like you see like you hear like the tap 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 of an otter tap 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 against his abs and nothing. I mean, aside from proving that his abs are just rock hard, that he could just beat a rock against his stomach all day, proves nothing. You still are left with 2 rocks, and I like how you guys have beat the story. It's like, oh, that's right.
Hold on. I think listen up, Otterman. I might have this one. Tell me what I need to roll for. I'm going to smash it against my head.
Roll me a strength check. That is certainly a strength. Strength or constitution? We'll see. We'll see how much you undo that intelligence.
Strength, I rolled a 19.
You rolled a 19?
Yeah.
I think that worked.
Because this is a land where people can summon
Anything
magic.
is possible.
Yeah, and you rolled high. But we are going to say comically, you smash it against your head, and it falls. The rock splits in 2, but as it does, you do it so hard that you knock yourself to the ground, and
Righteous.
Roll me a Constitution check. I want to see if you stay conscious. You have to beat a 14.
Cool, because I rolled a 13 plus 2, which is 15.
Yeah, you're groggy, but you're up, man. You're Johnny Knoxville after Box and Butterbean.
Party on, dudes.
She just lost that 2 points of intelligence she got in the last
I was
scene.
going to say goodbye.
Not yet. It takes time. That does not happen. In fact,
Yeah.
one concussion doesn't do it. It's the repeated concussions afterwards that get you back there.
Yeah.
Even Life in 3D was like, you should have used a skateboard. Use a skateboard.
I thought about that, and I said, nah.
Nah, bro.
Why?
I'm gonna do it the smart way.
She respects her board. She's just gonna abuse her board like that.
Never.
So yeah, you guys now have 6 rocks, I believe, right? You got 2 rocks.
Wait,
You have 4
what?
rocks.
2.
4 rocks.
Yeah.
Wait. Can we turn this into 8 rocks?
Sal's just discovered that we can have limitless funds.
Well, as a diminishing returns, it gets harder to break the rocks.
But also, at what cost to Avril's head?
We hit her head between the skateboard. Is that how we do it?
Let me see that Cutco knife.
Actually, that was the better choice between everything.
Which is your Cutco knife for rocks?
You're going to be rolling at disadvantage because rocks are resistant to slashing damage. But yes, you're welcome to try to.
Negative.
You're welcome to try to samurai this rock, like anime samurai this rock.
All right.
I want you to
that's a
be like
+1,
those
right?
karate guys who do the bricks and the.
Now the DC on this is going to be hard for a knife. It's going to be like a 17. So.
All right. I'll roll my +1 sword because that's the same modifier. 21.
You've watched a lot of anime and it shows. The rock actually, like you walk past the rock, everybody's kind of like, "Did you even hit it with your knife?" And then all of a sudden, like pebbles start spitting out of the slash hole, like like a ninja game, like blood spurting. All of you are covered with sand.
Hold on, I used to be pretty good with a knife. Let me see if I still got it.
Hey, man, he's making a rain. That's pretty cool.
I like draw the knife and put it back real quick. Yeah, I think that's a good one.
You now have 6 rocks.
Wouldn't it be 8?
Did you do that to both sets? Yeah.
I don't know.
I can roll again. I can roll again for the other one.
All of them in a row, and he was just.
Sal's playing 4D chess out here.
It's only a 13 for the second one. We only got 6 rocks.
No, he does it the second one. He slashes and like it knocks the rock, or it just tings off the knife.
All right. Well, I guess this is enough drinks for tonight.
So yeah, cut to like he says, like 3 hours later. It's the middle.
I just want the bartender to be a frost giant, just so that he doesn't have to use ice. He just chills the drinks as he hands them to us.
Hell
It's
yeah!
funny to me.
He's like,
And so that he like has to be in a deep pit to be able to serve us.
have you ever seen like those pool bars, like where the bartender has to stand? You guys are on like different levels. So. Yeah, it's this giant hand who normally has to like serve like thimbles of alcohol to the creatures around him.
So can I go order the drinks? And I'll be like, there's 4 of us, right? It's Gregory, whatever. I'll just be like, 8 adios, motherfuckers, please. And I drop the stones, and then the shavings, the dust, and something for you. And I just pour the little gravel dust off to the side as the tip for the bartender. Treat yourself.
Oh, right away, sir. And he makes them extra stiff. Everybody roll me a Constitution check. You guys have 8 total. I don't know. It was 4 per. So yeah, you guys have a fuck ton of. You know what? Everybody roll me a DC. We're gonna say 18. A Constitution check.
Well, I hit a
Saving throw.
15. So I'll have a headache tomorrow.
Yeah, if you don't pass it, you're wasted.
I got a 19.
19. Anything below a 5 means you blacked out.
Hey, quick question.
Losers.
What if you roll a natural 1?
Loser.
You know that like friend who like you need to like watch after the whole night? That's Thelonious right now. That's like
Damn it, Dave.
like he's like saying like he like will say things like to the bartender, you can't throw me out. Do you know who I am? But like you're really, even though you guys are revered heroes in this world, like you're really testing the boundaries of what a guy can get away with.
Oh, we gotta get Thelonious back in here. He's telling everyone he loves them.
Ew.
Is he crying right now?
I'm trying to get up on the bar and dance.
Look at him with his little otter body trying to climb.
I'm envisioning you as like Tina Belcher, just like.
Totally.
Roll me an acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Coming right up. Let's see. We have got roll 1, and my first roll was a 12. My second roll was a 6.
6. Yeah. You while dancing up on the bar, you fall down. The bouncers have to escort you out, and just it cuts to like 3 hours later. You're vomiting behind the sacred grove, the sacred
It's
forest.
very important to note that in my mind, I'm fucking killing it up there.
Yeah. You didn't fall. You fell and did the worm in your
They're
mind.
chanting my name.
Thelonious.
Instead of being dragged out, I imagine they're carrying me out as though I'm like just scored the winning touchdown.
He hears chanting, Thelonious, Thelonious. We think it's like, Thelonious,
Yeah,
Thelonious,
exactly.
Thelonious.
It's like really people ratting you out. Who dropped these glasses? Thelonious. Who spilled this drink? Thelonious. Who stole the bottle from behind the counter? Thelonious.
Who broke the paper towel machine in the goddamn bathroom? Why is there an otter-sized fist print through?
I'm under the beer tap, just like pouring it into my mouth.
But you're also like your fists are deadly weapons, so the bouncers are very delicate with like and very political and trying to get you outside.
But they know how to scruff him. After a while, they figure out they can just scruff him, pick him up by the neck, and he's just swinging wildly on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the guys
Dancing in midair.
that guy who was dancing before, like it starts like he's like talking to you guys. It's like that drunk conversation. So anyway, guys, yeah, like there's like some real shit happening in the Vale, man. Like I'm like the #1 tracker here. You might have noticed by my sweet tracker outfit, but like shit's going crazy in there, man. We could use your help.
Drunk, so I'm like, yeah, shit's going crazy in here. Woo! And I'm just spinning around.
Medieval, by the way, like medieval and techno covers are being played of like any song that you might imagine that might have been in your disc envelope circa 2001 when you were
I think
transported
some
over.
Fat Boy Slim is happening.
If you guys,
I'm blue, da-ba-dee, da-ba-dee, da-ba-dee.
No. Night at the Roxbury.
Oh my god.
if you guys remember, you guys have seen the cultural bleed over. The Brotherhood of the Beat was singing songs by Dre and had like Eminem references and everything. So, this music is as well. Your high school music is well established in this world.
Look, I think
Right, it is.
Corvin's pretty drunk and loose, so he's gonna try to do the choose your weapon of choice, the Fat Boy Slim, the walk and dance. When that one comes on.
All right, Christopher Walken. Let's roll me a performance check.
I am drunk too. I rolled a 6, so
Disadvantage, yeah. So
17 at disadvantage. What?
Damn.
you end up falling on somebody and really like during you try to do the dance and you think you're looking cool. Maybe you got the first couple steps, but you lose your balance and end up falling on a dancer and like really like he's like he has a black eye
It is-
now. Like ow!
17?
Oh, you rolled
It's
a 7.
like-
I thought you rolled a
A
disadvantage.
17. Yes.
Oh, I apologize. No,
Damian, this is like if you've ever seen Jackie Chan's Drunken Boxing, this is the dancing version of that.
he's narrowly missing everybody. It's acts of extreme balance that can only be done by a body that
Exactly.
flows like water. You even somehow or summon the strength to kind of do like the more aerial acrobatics, like walking, crouching tiger, hidden dragon type shit. Yeah, that Time War guy's like, cool. Hey, Corbin, right? You're a great dancer, man. Dude, you gotta. I'd love your help, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. The history.
You gotta
books,
enter the competition. Help save our rec center.
Yeah.
The greedy developers gonna tear it down.
You want my help? Here's the thing. You gotta keep your hips loose. All right. You gotta do a little swivel. A little swivel. Do.
He mimics the swivel.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hip ball change step. Swivel.
And we're gonna say, I think that's about it. I think and the episode will end with a dancing lesson. And we're gonna zoom out. We're gonna say a drunk. No, actually, she's not drunk. Avril, if you want to make any sales right now, there's a bunch of easy drunk marks around you. You have advantage. You pass your Constitution check, so you're not drunk.
I am on top of the bar, showcasing the knife skills with the different lemons and the limes and all the toppings for the drinks. And
Oh my God, you're doing
this could
Fruit
be
Ninja.
you. I am the annoying sales guy at Costco right now, but in a bar setting, just doing all the fruits.
I'm wandering by with my drink, but I'm pretending like I don't know her. And I'm like, but I bet you don't have a knife that could cut cheese. And I walk away.
That's where you'd be wrong, stupid idiot. And I whip out my cheese knife.
Aw.
Who wants some cheese? And making it rain cheese.
Roll, give me a charisma check or a performance check, whichever you prefer, at advantage.
I'm going to use my last bardic for the day on this one. So plus a 1d6.
Plus 1d6. Oh, Damian's going to hate this.
Damian doesn't hate. He only loves.
He's going to hate that I only roll good when it doesn't matter. 1d6. So I rolled a 20 plus a 5. 25.
It's like if you ever see the movie Trading Places at the end of the movie where like people are handing stacks of cash and like slips, like comically, like there's a bunch of drunk people at this bar just like with handfuls of cash, handfuls of stones, yeah, big, like they have like handfuls of rocks.
Oh my God, they're gonna stone
They call
her
it
to death on
making it
accident.
hail. They call it making it hail here.
They're gonna accidentally kill her.
I'm filling it up with like those buckets for beers, the like Corona buckets, but I'm just putting all my stones in them.
Well, Thelonious is outside doing snow angels in a pile of garbage and vomit.
Now you actually having to fill out orders for a lot of these knives because like you're the stock that you have on hand, so you're like you're.
Listen, guys, it's going to be at least a 6 to 8 month wait period, but buy at this discount because you are not going to want to miss out on this chance.
Yeah, a bunch of artifact
cheese slices.
When her squire gets back, that's gonna be what he's gonna have to do. Go back to town.
Yeah. So yeah,
I will have these knives personally delivered directly to your hut or village location with my frat boy servant.
So with that simple
If
step,
he's still alive.
with that right there, we have eliminated the need for currency in our world. You guys have just in one night, and if you whatever you guys want, you guys can make tons of money. You guys have just got tons of rocks in which you can make smaller rocks. You guys are like that Matthew Klesko guy, the guy from the '90s who had the
Riddler outfit.
like you guys figured out how to game the system. Congratulations.
We broke the economy.
I think it's because like in their world, rocks are really holy and sacred. You wouldn't break them, but they're trash. Do you guys like?
Yeah,
so I'll smash them all day.
Hey, I'm sorry. Did anyone already mention how sad Jesse's gonna be? He missed this episode.
I know, but he's gonna be so excited when he sees all the rocks we have.
That's why he can't speak. He's just
And what's Milton's sleight of hand? He wants to steal as much cheese as he can.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand. Because it's like a medieval bar, like tavern style. Of course, there's like a wheel of cheese somewhere in this tavern. It's behind the bar, of course. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check, and I'm going to need it at that's 15.
Does he have a modifier, Milton? Being a rat?
Were-rat, so it's going to be +2 if he doesn't have a proficiency. It was on a 20 and it rolled over to a 2.
Lame.
You said flat roll, right?
Yeah. Well,
He knocks the wheel of cheese down, and the wheel of cheese rolls away.
the dwarf bartender, no, the frost giant behind the bar grabs a giant broom, rats, chasing Milton around the bar with the broom.
I swear, we need to get a werecat in this bar.
The last one we had never shows up to work on time. I feel like I'm supposed to be here somewhere right now.
Oh, Kevin would love killing rats with a hammer.
Yeah, you see, like if this was an Easter egg, you'd see that the work schedule for werecat, and like it says Kevin, it says hasn't called in sick or something. Like it's. And I think that's where we're going to end our episode for today, with you guys having a much needed night out after doing a lot of good.
Doing a moderate amount of good.
Not the most good you could do, but that's why D&D has so many. They have several alignments. It's not all just good or evil. There's chaotic, neutral, awful neutral, so on and so forth. That's where they got the name.
Oh my God, they said the name.
He said the name of the podcast.
I have a feeling that this campaign's going to be awful neutral. As I take off my glasses. All right.
Are you?
As we established, this is the end of the episode. We are not doing plugs anymore, but if you have something to plug you're excited about, feel free to throw it in. Clint Beiser, do you have any advice or life hacks or just anything you want to say?
I saw Suzomi or whatever on Netflix. It's cute.
Saw what?
It's like Spirited Away or whatever.
Oh.
Like a movie like that. If you like movies like that, Suzomi on Netflix, fun.
Sara Lee Steiner, got anything to plug or got a life hack?
Life hack? Nope.
So someone's asking if Hellfraiser's coming back. Life 3D's asking if Hellfraiser's coming back.
Well, we actually have Burlomatic in the chat, but I will reach out to him. Burlomatic just is too good at his job, and he keeps getting promoted, and he has less and less free time to do some of the fun things. But as soon as he can, I'm sure we could peer pressure him into bringing back Hellfraiser. I'd love hanging out with Caleb and all that, and I think I don't know.
John Groobs.
That's right.
It'd be fun. I haven't been a part of it. I'd like to be a Hellfraiser.
I would love
member.
it if you could look up a character called Gil Chesterton, and I think we might be able to work you in. If you guys are familiar with Frasier lore, you don't have to be. This is not Frasier exclusive. It's just fun all around.
I'm holding out for a prequel. I'll be in Hell Cheers if that ever happens.
Clint, Dave Callens, you got any life hacks?
No, I'm going to see Tim Robinson live this week though, so that's going to be fun.
Oh, nice. Where at?
He actually drives a hot dog car through the stage.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect, but he's doing a tour of like live, whatever.
Nice.
A live him.
Whatever. Thanks.
Where's he going to perform, or where's he at?
I think the arena at SDSU.
Oh, the open air one of them?
Yeah, that one.
Nice. Have fun, dude.
Yeah.
Salvador Viesca, you got a life hack, life tip?
Just use seasoning. If you don't like, I was talking to someone said they didn't like beans, and I'm like, no, you just don't use seasoning. You don't season them right. You can't. You just grew up with bad beans in your life. Beans are good.
Beans.
Season them.
Oh wait, I do have a life hack. You can always break your stones down into smaller denominations.
Yeah.
If you have Cutco knives or a hard head.
Also,
I feel like between our first campaign and this one, I feel like dancing is kind of like our specialty.
You guys just keep working it in. There was nothing. Nobody made you guys Christopher walk in that bar.
It's our weapon of choice.
Nice. Damian, what's your life hack?
My life hack is
when life gives you lemons, dance.
admit when you're wrong. Just hey, if somebody,
Whoa.
just hey, just look inward. Go to therapy if you need it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow, he's directing that at all of us right now.
No, because you guys suck. No, I think we could all agree. Like, it's just because you guys suck. I wouldn't say that's like normal people. But like you guys, yeah, I'll say that too. Sara Lee, you're probably excluded. But like the rest of you guys, yeah, absolutely.
What?
She is a therapist. She gets a pass. If she's fucked up,
I'm allowed to be as chaotic as I want.
because she has the tools to fix it and can do it whenever she wants. You assholes, on the other hand.
No, because she has the tools to fix it and she doesn't use them. She's the worst one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She's like the Dr. House of social work, all right? She can fix everybody but herself.
Whoa.
He was a highly accomplished MD, and she also is addicted to Vicodin. So I think those are.
Well, thanks, Damian, for just throwing that out for everybody to know now. I thought we agreed there were some secrets we were going to keep secret.
No, it's legal now, right? You can do that. Like, you can just do a line
It's
at work.
medicinal heroin, yeah.
Yeah, just don't drive. And I have been your Dungeon Master, Damian Mercado. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you next week. We stream every Sunday at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. We love you. Also, check out our Discord. I'll post the link to that. And all of our social medias at awfuldnd. Thank you very much. See you next week. Bye.